I'm gonna need one of these after that one. Ooh, god damn you, Sam Levinson. Ooh. Hello to all my Euphoria addicts out there. My name is EJ Marino, and are we okay after this episode? Because, oh boy, we have a lot to talk about. Yes, in this episode, we are going to be talking about the Season 2 finale of Euphoria. In the grand scheme of things, this episode could have went way worse. I was expecting way more negative stuff, way more things that would have angered me, but overall, I liked the episode. I think there was a lot of good emotional moments. I think there's a lot of really strong character moments, and I think we're going to be entering Season 3 in a very interesting place, but at the same time, that scene with Fez and Ash, Sam, baby, Samantha, Samantha, Sam, girl. Wow, why did you have to do that to us? Because that was a hard-hitting, emotional moment. I truly was not expecting the great filmmaking in those moments. The one dolly out where we saw Fez and his reaction. We'll talk about Fez and the actor and how amazing he did carrying some very deep, hard stuff this episode. But yeah, I liked this. I thought this was a good finale. It felt more almost like a series finale in some ways for some characters. I felt we got a lot of resolution. I really like where we are with characters like Jules and Maddie and Nate and Rue. I think they're all in good spots. Either I felt like I got the fullness of their story, or I like to see where they're going to go in the future. There's some other characters like Cassie that I still think were done dirty. Lexi, you still ain't my favorite. We got to talk about your play. We have a bit of that to get into. Yeah, overall, I did think this was a strong final episode. I know not everyone's going to love it. I do think people were expecting it to be way more over the top. Like, here is the 11th crazy level we could go to. I actually think it was a pretty tame finale for what they could have done. But honestly, I was like writing this as such a traumatic, crazy-ass episode in my head that I will take a fairly normal finale because that, oh my god, I still have so many emotions to get through. The episode begins with Fez and where we are with the scenario, the situation that he's in. Usually I do break this episode down into characters, so we'll start with the Fez stuff because that is the most emotional, the hard-hitting stuff. Wow. So we know Fez was about to get snitched on by drug dealer dude. I don't need to know his name. Y'all gonna be like, it's Chowder or Cowder, or someone commented on what it was. And I'm like, I'm calling him that dude. So that dude definitely was trying to set them up. And my girl Faye told Fez what was up. She told him to shoo. Could have done that a bit earlier when he came to you in the rain. I wish he would have spoke up way earlier. But yeah, okay, so she tells Fez to not go and say anything, and Fez is starting to pick up on what he's trying to do. He's trying to get them to incriminate themselves in the murder of Mouse, and I'm like, okay, where we're gonna go? Okay, Fez is wisening it up. Maybe they can, like, beat the hell out of the guy and he can get on the phone. And nope, by the time I finish my thought, yo, Ash is just stabbing him. And I'm like, Ash, honestly, I can't defend you. This kid was a psychopath. Like, I think Ash is a great character. I had so much fun with him. He's really, really cool. The actor, the little kid, was genius. A really fun role. But honestly, though, boy, you went to an 11 way too many times with what you did with Mouse and then this situation, which only got more people hurt, and then he ends up being the one to actually shoot Fez. Nah, bro, I don't want to say he deserved it because he's a child and that was rude and, like, a cab and all that, but, like, I don't know. So yeah, this all happens. Ash stabs them in the throat, and Fez, this is where Angus Cloud really ups his acting. Yo, he really gave it to me. There's a moment when he's walking with a knife and his whole demeanor changed. It was the most intimidating I have seen him this whole series. It was a pretty dope moment. His acting is so good. Like, trying to tell Ash, like, bro, I have to take the blame from it. You need to get out of here. We're about to get into some serious shit. Like, bro, really. And his heartbreaking of trying to get Ash to listen. But Ash is too hard-headed and decides to go out with a blaze of glory. And I'm like, honestly, Fez, bro, let him. Let him. He seems to be on this path to be a destructive force, so let him be. There's too much drama in this house. Honestly, everyone but Fez should have died at this point. And he gets shot, and I'm like, Yo, I thought when the gunfire was going to go more, he was going to get hit with more stray bullets and it was going to be more tragic. But no, he is in the middle of the hallway while the cops come in and try to shoot everyone up and they end up getting Ash. Ash plays some games though. He does the faking dead. The cops like it's all clear and he just like blows him away. Yo, I was like, this kid knows what he's doing, but he's still not that smart. Like, he still got himself into a situation that sadly got a drug dealer killed, he got Fez shot and now arrested, he got himself hurt, and Faye can just go along being hot, I guess, whatever she wants to do. Anyways, yeah, this stuff was very dramatic. It was very hard-hitting. I really give Angus Cloud very big a round of applause for his acting here. Some of the best he's done all series. I love the stuff that he'd had with Lexi and all that. I think he's so cute when he's flirting and talking about Little House on the Prairie. I love all those moments, but his moment when he got real serious here, it was good. It was hard-hitting. It was heartbreaking. Now we jump back to the play, and oh boy, we are at a crazy spot here. Basically, Cassie is over her sister just straight up getting on stage and mocking her. And she spills. Y'all may not be Cassie fans. I see y'all in the comments. I know how people feel about her online. But she spilled some tea. Like, I'm sorry, Lexi, that you have had a boring-ass life and just observed all of our crazy shit and you haven't lived a life, so you think you have the right to expose us? For real. Like, me and Lexi in this play, I think I love the way it was used in the show. I think it's a great thing how we got to get the flashbacks and fill in some character moments. Everything that had to do with Rue and things like that seemed very good. It seemed to be more positive, but just her very pointed stuff towards her family, it felt dirty. It felt like a low blow. Again, I don't think Cassie is a very sympathetic character. She still never once apologized to Maddie. She still did the, oh, well, they weren't broken up. Like, I know semantics. I know we're doing the damn friends. We were on a break. I get what she's trying to say, but that still doesn't work, honey. You still need to say, yo, my bad. That is your ex. Yeah, that's still grimy of me to do. So I don't think she's great here, but I do think her sister making a whole play to basically just whine about her personal family life, I'm not about it. The play ends up continuing. Lexi gets the whole crowd to rally around her. It's some good stuff. I do think this play was very well made. I love how it was used to progress story, to paint in some colors with our characters like what we get with Rue and Jules, which we'll talk about towards the end. Yeah, I really thought this was a good setup. As much as I disagree with Lexi's actual motivations for creating the play, I do think it was a very entertaining segment. This middle thing, oh my goodness, I almost was gonna wrap this up by saying, yo, Maddie actually tried to beat Cassie's ass. I like love when she ran on stage, like, I need to put her in her place. It was really good. Maddie clapped back. I'm glad she got to speak up. I was worried that they were just gonna be like, well, look what happened to her. And I'm like, yeah, she needs to get some revenge. She needs to get things off her chest, and she did here. And I think maybe by the end of this that Cassie and Maddie are going to be in Nate recovery. As much as Rue needs to get clean from the drugs, they need to get clean from this boy, and I hope that is where they're in a weird spot at the end. Cassie got her ass beat. All Maddie has is like a little scratch on her foot. Vape girl still vaping. Okay, Kat was here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff was really interesting. I really think Maddie's going to enter the next season in a good spot. Hopefully Cassie can work her way back up. She needs to apologize. She needs to get some stuff done. She's on her path there, hopefully, because Nate seems to still be a troubled little boy. Unlike Sam Levinson, I really don't want to give the Nate character more time in my little segment here, so he basically exposes his dad. I thought he was going to straight up go and then kill all the queer people in the shot, and then I was going to be like, wow, Nate is totally irredeemable forever and always. But no, he exposed his dad, who, I don't want to say Nate was a good guy in this moment, but one less pedo off the street. Yay, Nate did one good thing in this entire show's run. Yay, fan favorite. Like, what? I don't know much to say about this. I thought this was good, where he was just like, yo, I tried to, like, protect you as a son because I knew how disgusting you were, and you paid me back with dust, bro. Like, I really like how, and what he had to say, how he did it. I really thought it was going to go, like, to the point where his dad was going to end up offing himself because he didn't want to get arrested. I thought that would have been a really interesting, shocking moment. This was where I thought the most shocking stuff was going to happen, but no, Nate was just like, no, here, I got everything on a flash drive, my dad's a piece of shit, and I'm like, yeah, I still don't like you, Nate, but you did one good thing, so That's all I could give you. Yay. Now we have Zendaya's next Emmy clip. It was pretty good. She does this great monologue, which is used at her father's funeral. This was in Lexi's play. And again, I do think this is very personal, really putting other people's life out there, but Rue seems to be okay with it. And it seems to be very therapeutic. It seemed to help some people. This also, seeing where Rue's trauma came from, really opened Lexi's eyes up a bit. I still don't think she should excuse what Rue said, because some of it was true, and I do think Rue is on her redemption path, but I like that I thought this was a good moment. I think Jules and Rue are going to be in a good spot. They say they love each other. Like, I think they're going to be hopefully moving forward as friends. I don't know if I want them back as a couple, but I do think they should get back together because they have a good connection. There is love there. Oh yeah, and Rue makes up with Elliot and he sings a song, and I'm like, okay. Like, his voice is great. The actor's beautiful, but I just was like, we're spending a lot on this song. Like, okay. That just wasn't my favorite moment of it. We got Rue doing her redemption arc. I think her character is in the best spot we have ever seen, and that makes me so happy. I really want to see where she's going to go the next season, because it could be so good. Zendaya is such a powerful actress, really offering so much with this Rue character. I hope she can, at least if she doesn't stay 1000% clean, I hope she doesn't get as bad as she was this season. I really look forward to where Rue's character is in season 3. This is the most I've ever liked her. This is the most I've ever got the full arc of her character, and it puts me in a good mood. Some of those, oh god, I keep thinking about Fez getting shot and it broke my heart. Yeah, alright, let's get to the wrap up because this was a lot. We had a Jerry Springer fight at a school play. My boy Fez got shot and Ash is gone now. Rue sober and Nate's dad's going to jail. Yay! Yeah, overall, this was a strong finale. This gave me what I needed. It wasn't my favorite episode I've ever seen. It wasn't the best season finale I've ever seen of a show, but it was good. I was satisfied. I got what I needed. It let me have all the drama. Fez is still alive. Rue's in a good spot. Maddie seems to not have been walked all over. I can't ask for anything more. My 3 favorite characters, or the 3 people who I'm the most invested in, seem to be fine. That is all I ask for, but what did you all think of this episode? Were you a fan of the Euphoria Season 2 finale? Share your feelings down in the comments below. What was your most oh my god moment? What moment made you say, what the fuck is going on? Let me know all your feelings down in the comments below. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, all that fun YouTube stuff. Now let's talk about the Euphoria finale down below.